Good evening, cricket lovers. We are live and exclusive from 7 districts, and this is Safari International T20 2026, powered by Grey Box Events and Exhibitions. Well, this is another match lined up over here of this tournament. It's Dubai Pelicans taking on UUDS Tuskers. Alongside with me, the captain of UUDS Tuskers, Dylan. Next to him, Faisal, the match official, and next to him is Sushil, leading Dubai Pelicans. Sushil has got the coin, and Dylan will be doing the calling.
Tails.
Tails is the call.
Tails.
Tail it is. Dylan, congratulations, you have won the toss. What's your decision?
I will choose to bat it first.
So, what the target you want to set for the opponent?
Yeah, that is a good wicket. I think we have to 200 plus. Let's go.
Safari International, good tournament and good facility. I think you must be very excited.
Yeah, last time we are the champions. We know what's the teams and what's the condition in here. We can choose. We get the new players to is ICC Academy. I think 200 plus is good chase.
All the best and hope you will put good scores on the board. Thank you. Sushil, tough luck with the task. You are going to bowl first. So, what the target would like to chase later on?
180-200 आई विल बी चेस एंड बहुत अच्छा लगा क्योंकि मुझे भी फर्स्ट बॉलिंग ही करना था आज के मैच विकेट बहुत अच्छा है बैट पर आने के लिए तो मैं भी चेस करना चाहता था फर्स्ट मैच में
क्या कैसी साइड है आपकी और उसके अलावा टूर्नामेंट को कैसा देख रहे हैं?
टूर्नामेंट को तो बहुत अच्छा देख रहे हैं और साइड भी हमारे अच्छे है बैटिंग साइड थोड़ा 2-3 बैट्समैन बढ़ा है इसलिए विकेट्स थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा बैटिंग प्रेफर है इसके लिए 2 बैट्समैन एक्स्ट्रा खिला रहे हैं मैच में.
सुशील, ऑल द बेस्ट और उम्मीद है कि एक अच्छी गेम होगी.
यस थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you. Well, the news from the middle is that it's UUDS Tuskers. They have won the toss and they have opted to bat first. Good evening, cricketing folks. We are live and exclusive from 7 districts stadium, and this is Safari International T20 Cup 2026 Season 4. Well, there's another match lined up over here, and it is between UUDS Tuskers, and they are taking on against Dubai Pelicans. UUDS Tuskers captain Dylan, he have won the toss and he have opted to bat first against Dubai Pelicans, and both the captains, they were very excited, and both of them, they got what they wanted. Tuskers captain wanted to bat first and he has got that, and Pelicans captain wanted to field first and he has got them as well. 7 districts usually remains high scoring ground. The pitch is absolutely flat for the batting, and the bowling have to be on accurate line and length. The bowler need to bowl within the line and length to restrict the batters, otherwise it's a batting paradise. 200 is an average score over here, and we'll see that how this game is executed. Talking about Safari International, this is season 4 and they are powered by Grey Box Events and exhibitions. A very successful tournament, bringing in the players from across the world, from Australia, from subcontinent, from Europe and from America and from Africa as well. The first ball of this match is about to be bowled. And there you go. The batter wanted to smack the first ball out of the park. That is Samal. Samal and Akilanka Ganegama have been sent as openers. It was a very good delivery first up by the bowler on the offside and further swinging it away from the left-hander batter. No one in the deep on the leg side. Once again ball outside off, further swinging it away. Super cover in place, should just be a single. If you're not keeping anyone on the leg side against a left-hander, and if that is the line in length, I think that's so good smart thinking. Sushil More is the bowler. Safari International, a very good tournament. I was just mentioning there, the players are participating in this tournament, coming up from different parts of the world. In the previous game, almost 5 to 6 players played who came from Australia to participate in that particular game, which was played between Pune and Chennai Firebolts. Pune Peshwa Kings comprehensively won that game by 17 runs at the end. Well, onto the body, played towards the leg side by Akilanka and off the marks straight away. Samal is a very aggressive batter and you have to be dead accurate against him. Once again, outside out. In fact, this time it is signaled wide by the umpire. Umpiring has been superb so far. We are into the third game of this tournament, and umpires were always spot on with their decisions. Also, there is a review system for the run out and stump, and also for the west high no balls, and also for the front foot. Oh, beautiful ball, in fact given wide by the umpire. Sushil is getting the swing going, and I'll encourage to bowl within the line. And there is no harm in keeping the long on back if you are able to do that. Deep third and super cover in placed. That is officially played. Fielder, superb job. Excellent fielding. Diving effort, making sure the ball doesn't get past to him. That's a quick outfield. Another single added to the score. Left hand, right hand combination will keep the close-on fielders on their toes. Oh, that is whacked over the cow corner. First maximum in this game, coming up from the right-hander, swashbuckling Akilanka. You have seen a few deliveries, knowing that Sushil is bringing the ball back to the right-hander batter, and he found the length, found the line which he can hit the ball away. Good positive intents from both the batters. That's the best thing about T20 format. You cannot afford to become predictable. Deep scale leg, deep mid wicket in place, and now, yeah, that's the right move. Deep third has been asked to come up to the circle, and long on has been sent back. And there's no harm in bowling the same line and length. Yeah, good delivery. He has got the backing up in the deep, so just a single added to the score. 12 for the loss of none after first over.
ਕਿਹਨਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਭਾਜੀ ਜਵੇਦ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ
ਲਾਹੌਰ ਦਾ
आप तो लाहौर का एक बंदा था ना तो चला गया मेरे ख्याल में अंदर बैठता था जो
किधर
वो रूम में बैठता ना ये अब्दुरमान के साथ कुछ मिक्सिंग करता
वो स्विचिंग करता था
हाँ
उसका नाम था सलमान
सलमान चला गया
वो उसका मालूम नहीं वो लाहौर का था पर वो हाँ वो चला गया यहाँ से वो गया शारजाह
शारजा वो था वो बेसिकली अकाउंटेंट था
हाँ जरी हाँ जी
Well, we are into the second over. Slip in place for the right-hander medium pace bowler. That is gently played toward the cover region. No single.
Ready for the vacation?
He is dealing in boundaries. Very aggressive approach from Akalanka. Sushil so far getting little predictable. He is bowling in swingers onto the body. Only two fielders standing outside the circle as this is still power play going on. Deep long on and deep square leg. And Akalanka playing very bravely out there. Not hesitant to getting down the track and hitting the ball away, knowing that the ball is only going to follow him. Sushil will have to do some variation, maybe a good slower one, maybe an out swinger if he can bowl, can be a handy option. That is what I was talking about, a good slower one, and immediately it has disturbed the batter. An inside edge, and it can only be a single. Take that! This time Samal joins the party with Akalanka and hitting the ball away toward the leg side for a 4. Change in the field, deep long on in place. I think that's a good move. Samuel is a very aggressive batsman and he bowls a wide delivery, well take by the wicket keeper. Very good delivery. Well, appeal coming up from the bowler. Bit of late reaction from the wicket keeper, but that was a very decent delivery. Pitch on the offside and then further swinging it away, beating the outside edge of the batter. Variations remains always very important in any format of the game, and in particularly in T20, you cannot be predictable. Otherwise, it will just be a matter of few deliveries where batter will understand what should be the next plan of action. Oh, take that! Beautifully done! That is some shot. Out of the coaching menu of legendary Saeed Anwar, flicking it from the middle over the deep square leg, just one bounce over the rope. What a boundary. End of over number. Well, what a start for the batting side. UUDS Tuskers won the toss, opted to bat first, and they have put 48 on the board after 3 overs. Change in the bowling. The first time in the game we see a spinner introduced. Oh, he started well, arm ball. It's Atta who is doing the bowling. Atta Rahman. Atta Rahman is a very sensible bowler. Once again, trying to bowl full, trying to bowl away from the arc of the left-hander batter. Another single added to the score, and it's 50 up for the batting side, just in 3.2 overs. Good captaincy, bringing in the spinner quite quickly, and bringing in one of the finest spinner in the region. And it will be very important for Atta to make sure don't provide the length to Akilanta, otherwise he's not going to hold it back. Yes, better delivery and good fielding in the deep by the fielder, just a single. Atta Rahman bowling those arm balls and bowling quick with the low trajectory, and that is what you can do, especially when you are bowling in the power play. on a flat surface against the set batters. Samuel playing on 11, face 8 balls, already hit a couple of boundaries. Well, once again arm ball. Well, a fumble over there will allow the batter to take an easy single. But lot of class, lot of elegance, lot of brain is in the display from the bowler. He's bowling in the right areas against both the left-handed and the right-handed batters. So far, not given anything away. Loose. Once again, that arm ball, quick delivery. If you're thinking to hit him down the ground, that will not be a wise option. Since he's keep on bowling those arm balls, I think the pedal sweep can be a better option. But again, there will be a risk if you miss. There will be chance of getting leg before. This time on the offside, but once again fuller delivery. What an over from Ataur Rahman. Under pressure, and look at that. He has just conceded 3 runs in this over.
पहले मैच हुआ ना उस स्पिनर वो कम
ज़ाहिर है वो असल में मैं उसको कह रहा था कि उसको ना मैंने तो स्पिनर लगाओ वो फास्ट बॉलर लगे हुए हैं वो गधे की तरह आ रहे हैं
सारे फास्ट थे
उन्होंने एज पे चौके मारे हैं सारे कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे कैमरे पे
टोटल हैं 5 हैं
7 डिस्ट्रिक्ट 3 को मिला के
हाँ सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट लीग में मिला के 5 हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 6
जो छुट्टी पे जाते हैं उन समेत 6
नहीं एक छुट्टी पे गया हो हाँ छुट्टी पे गया वो समेत 6 हैं क्रीम गया हो बना जो प्रॉपर रहा है इसमें ड्यूटी करता है कैमरे पे वो छुट्टी पे गया उसकी जगह पे मैं ड्यूटी कर रहा हूँ
तो ये आप दिन में कितने मैच कवर करते हैं
दिन में अदरवाइज तो अब 2 मैच हो रहे हैं फ्राइडे से हाँ एक मैच की फीस
सीजन में कितने मैच कवर करते हैं
सीज़न का मैं अभी मेरे 6 मंथ हुए हैं मुझे सीज़न में आया नहीं मैं तो उनसे सुना ही है तकरीबन सीज़न में होते हैं 6-10 पक्के हैं
हाँ
4-5 पक्के हैं
4-5 मैचेस
हाँ
मतलब
पूरा दिन ही मैच फ्राइडे को लेके संडे
पर मैच की फीस होती है आपकी
नहीं मेरी 1 घंटा 4 पे है मैं 4 घंटे का मैच है ना
हाँ
तो मुझे 1 घंटा मुझे 4 पे मिलेंगे मुझे
4 दिरहम
4 दिरहम
1 घंटे की
1 घंटे सैलरी पे है मेरी 1200 सैलरी है मेरी तो उस हिसाब से मुझे 1 घंटा मिलेगा 4 रुपये 1 घंटा
तो नहीं वो 1200 दिरहम के अलावा
हाँ ये ओवर टाइम में कर रहा हूँ मैं मेरी ड्यूटी ग्राउंड पे है मैं ग्राउंड पे पीछे से वगैरह बनाता हूँ मैं
नहीं आप मतलब 1200 दिरहम आपकी सैलरी है उसके अलावा अगर आप कैमरा का काम करते हैं तो 4 दिरहम में हाँ
200 प्लस खाना
हाँ
1400 हो गया और ये कैमरे पे ड्यूटी कर रहा हूँ ये मेरा ओवर टाइम है 1 घंटा का 4 रुपये देते हैं बस 4 घंटे का मैच होता है कभी कोई 5 घंटे का मैच होता है इन्हें 4 घंटे ही दिखाने हैं और 3 घंटे में मैच खत्म हो जाए या 4 घंटे में दिखाने 4 घंटे में तो 4 घंटे का 4 12 4 16 16 रुपये 16 दिरहम
अच्छा तो ये रिहाइश फ्री है
हाँ रिहायशी इनकी है
खाने के भी 250 दिरहम देते हैं
200
900 वाईफाई फ्री है
हाँ बस ये चल रहा है अब ये मैच स्टार्ट है तो वाईफाई के लिए ये सब कुछ हो रहा है भाई यूज़ कर रहे हैं मैंने हफ्ते वाले दिन मैंने किया था मैच, 3 मैच किए थे, मतलब कि 5 बजे से लेके सुबह 10 बज गए थे मुझे। एक मैच किया मैंने 5 से लेके 9 बजे तक, 9 से लेके 1 बजे तक, 1 से लेके वो मैच ख़त्म हुआ है तकरीबन 5 बजे। फिर सुबह फिर स्टार्ट हो गया मैच 6 बजे, वो ख़त्म हुआ 10 बजे। 4
किधर
मैच
हुआ
किए।
वो मैच?
हैं?
वो मैच किधर हुआ था?
इधर ही होते हैं मैच, फ्राइडे को और सैटरडे को ज़्यादा मैच होते हैं यहाँ। एक ही ग्राउंड में 3 मैच होते हैं, 3 इधर 3 उधर।
एक मैच के आपके 16 दिन बन जाते हैं।
एक मैच को 16 रन। तीन मैच करूँगा मैं तो 12 घंटे। अब क्या मसला हो गया?
$52 for a loss of none after 4 overs. UUDS Tuskers won the toss and opted to bat first. Samal playing on 12. Akalanka playing on 36. Well, that is played in the gap. He has found the gap and it is hit away for a 4. Omkar was the bowler. He has got almost 5 fielders in the circle on the offside, and still Samal manages to find the gap. That is top shot. Swept away. There is protection in the deep. A couple of runs added to the score. Plenty of problems for the bowlers of Dubai Pelicans, as left and right hand combination troubling them a lot. Both the batters have got different sort of techniques, and both of them are capable of hitting big shots. Full toss, and once again he found the gap. Can you imagine? This might stop and have enough legs, and a couple of runs added to the score. Well, there was a milestone achieved by Samal. He has successfully scored 5,000 runs as per the Crick Hero app. Congratulations, Samal, on that milestone. Wanted to play the sweep shot, slog sweep in a which, lucky for him, didn't went on to hit the stumps. Just deflected from the pads after getting the inside edge, no run. This time he has connected, and this is going to go for the boundary line. Well, nothing wrong with the delivery. It's the class of the batter. The reaction from the bowler tells you all the story. Down on one knee, knowing where the fielders are placed. 60 on the board, and we are still into the 5th over. On the offside, and well, misfield by the fielder. This will go across for another boundary. That's quite unfortunate for the bowler. Should have been stopped, should have been a dot delivery, but it went for a boundary. And that will be the end of over number 5. You got to be on your toes, especially if you are up against such quality batters. You need We're into the last over of the power play, and it's Ataur Rahman will be bowling against Akhilanka. In the air, and it is gone across for the boundary line. Once again, misfield by the fielder. Should have been stopped there. Well, when you are up against such kind of batters, you have to be on your toes with the fielding effort. This time he pulled his length, and it will just be a single. .73 in 5.2 overs. Samuel on strike. Oh well. Wanted to play the sweep shot, his favorite sweep shot, didn't connect on that occasion. But what a bowling coming up from the left arm spinner Ataur Rahman. He's very much on a roll in UAE domestic circuit. Very clinical, accurate, precise, and reads the situation very well. He has connected this one, but there is protection in the deep. Just be a single. Well, this is incredible bowling, really. Bowling in the power play against two settled batters, looking very dangerously in a mood of demolishing the bowlers. And during that situation, if you are conceding just 10 runs and 10 balls, including that missed field boundary, this is superb bowling. Hit away, chance, well, just fall short of the fielder there. Trust me, a better effort would have earned a wicket here. You got to try. If you want to win the match, you have to put an exceptional efforts. That was an opportunity for the fielder standing at long on. Had he charged towards the ball. Now this is a good shot. This is calculated and superbly played by Samuel. A boundary to finish the over number 6. In fact, the power play is done and dusted. 79 on the board.
माशाल्लाह बहुत इम्प्रूव किया इसने। नया पर हुआ है सैयद मकसूद।
Syed Maqsood into the attack, and it's Akalanka who's playing on 42 will be facing. Well, the first ball is hit away down the ground for a single. Well, as you have seen in the previous game, the spinners have immediately created an impact on this game. The fast bowlers were put away for plenty of runs. The spinners have checked on the current run rate. Samuel has scored 33 on 18 balls. He has hit 6 boundaries. Will be facing Syed Maqsood. Oh well, wanted to play a C-sharp chance for the run out now. Good sharp single taken by both the batters. Akilanka was very much clear. He wanted the single and he finished it quite comfortably at the end. Margin of error will be very less against Akilanka if you are bowling as off spinner. Good shot. There is protection in the deep. And that is gone for the boundary. Can you believe it? There is due factor and you have to put hard hands to stop the ball. It was one of the better fielder there, Abdurrahman, who usually remains very safe in the outfield. I just let the ball go away for the boundary. Should have been just a single. Akilanka is well settled, playing on 47, just 3 runs short of his 50. And there is a request for the towel. That means the due factor has started to impact the game. Oh, good shot, good shot. Forget about that. It's straight as an arrow. Has gone for the maximum. And Syed Maqsood is going to raise his bat and he has hit his 50. 53 on just 22 balls. 2 beautiful sixes down the ground and that also includes 8 boundaries. 91 on the board and we are still into the over number 7. Another full-blooded drive down the ground, well fielded on that occasion by the fielder. All that is nicely played toward the leg side by Samal, picking up a single and will retain the strike as well. 93 after 7 overs.
ये अच्छी बात है, आप साथ साथ देखते हैं। ऐसे कुछ नहीं। अच्छा हमारा तो ना मैच था, मैं कहता हूँ कभी कभी सीरीज में नहीं
सही है।
जब मिस्टेक थी आज से कुछ महीना में 1 महीना पहले तो हमारा एक लड़का है, उसने मैंने आने पिछले 2 साल में कहीं मतलब वो जो आपका कैमरा मैन था उसमें वो रहा है कि यहाँ के सो गए।
अच्छा
रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं किया।
अच्छा
उस दिन जिंदगी में पहली मरतबा था।
वो तो नहीं हुआ, आज 15 ओवर मिस हो गए थे।
पता नहीं उसने रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया क्या हुआ वो, उसके बाद वो लड़का ये है
नहीं था, वो मैच दिन का था रात का था?
सुबह का था।
अच्छा अच्छा, फिर वही वो ना मिस्टेक हो गया।
हाँ ढूंढता रहा जी, कहता रहे जी रिकॉर्डिंग। उसने पहली मरतबा जिंदगी में कोशिश की है और रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हुई।
Well, 93 for the loss of 7. Ataur Rahman will continue to bowl. This is going to be his third over. Samal coming down the track, hitting it beautifully away from the fielder toward the cow corner region. It's a boundary. Fielders are spread it out and still brave enough coming down the track against Ataur Rahman, one of the better bowler. Oh, beautifully done. Take that. Little late in appeal by the wicketkeeper, mimicking MS Dhoni, the way he used to hold on before removing the belts. But I think the batter was inside the popping crease. Well and truly safe enough. Samal trying to take on against, once again trying to play that slog sweep, and Ataur Rahman being very clever, bowling the zone balls, not bowling in the arc of Samal.
इसको मैंने देखा था इसको।
Shot in the gap, 4. Margin of error becomes very low, and it's 100 up for UUDS Tuskers in 7.4 overs. Samal slowly and gradually proceeding towards his 50, 43 and 24 balls. 8 boundaries belongs to him. Swept away, and this might be another boundary. That was beautifully played. Oh, good effort. No, not enough. So, relatively a good over coming up for the batting side, considering one of the strike bowler is hit away for 3 boundaries in this over. Still a ball remaining. Shot. 6. Well, an expensive over coming to an end from Ataur Rahman. He has been superb in the power play, but not so after finishing the power play. 111 for the loss of none after 8 overs. Samal has completed his 50 as well. He is playing on 53 on just Syed Mutahir. I beg your pardon, I was calling him Syed Maqsood. He is Syed Mutahir. Well, that's an opportunity. And the catch is taken. Syed Mutahir strikes here. Ever pronounce his correct name. And it's Akilenka who has been dismissed on 54. He faced 24 balls, has hit 8 boundaries and 2 massive sixes. And once again, look at the total on the scorecard. It's Nelson on the board, 1-1-1. And just when they lost the wicket, UUDS Tuskers. So Nelson myth still very much on.
ਇਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਕੋਰ ਹੋਵੇ 111 एक अक्सर उस टाइम के विकेट टेजन
अच्छा
स्कोर तक टोटल 111
111
So the whole maybe one the last one.
Well, UUDS Tuskers just lost their first wicket on 111, and it's Syed Mutahir who has struck the new batter Tharaka Dhananja out there in the middle, another right-hander batter. So they are maintaining the left-hand right-hand combination out there in the middle. Once again, play towards the offside, not very convincing, but manages to get a single and off the mark, Tharaka. Now it will be test of character. An off spinner bowling against a left-hander batter, Samal. And he plays towards the offside. There is protection in the deep. Should just be a single.
जो नाश्ता भी करके गया ना वो ये चटनी को प्रैक्टिस करवाता है
हाँ वो बरकरार है अपना
एक्चुअली सेना
मेरे बेटे को करवाते हैं प्रैक्टिस
सेम टाइम वो प्रैक्टिस करवा रहा होता तो मुलाकात में पुलिस
बड़ा मेहनती बच्चा है बहुत मेहनती करता है
Oh well, wanted to play across the line. Everyone beaten on that occasion, including the wicket-keeper. Single added to the score in the form of buys. Tharaka Dhananja playing on two, face two balls, will be facing Syed Mutahir. Well, full delivery, played towards the mid-on region for a single. And that will conclude the over number 9. 116 for the loss of 1. और ड्रम्स खोलने नहीं आइए लो जी आइए well, there is a change in the bowling. And the new bowler has started with the wide outside off. Well, good delivery. No turn whatsoever. Akash Mali. Very much an off spinner who doesn't get much turn, and mostly the ball will remain straight. Well, that is gently played toward the offside. You got to stand behind the stumps. And he misses it again, and he is complaining the fielder not to throw towards me. That is not the, I think, best of the effort. You got to get behind the stumps to gather the ball. shot. 6. Forget about that. The moment it left the bed, it was always heading for a maximum. Tarakya Dhananjaya left nothing in the tank. Look at that. Timing, power, and got the elevation. Once again, gently playing towards the offside. Fielder standing at the edge of the circle and will allow the batter to get across for easy singles. Swept away. There is protection on the onside and will just be a couple of runs. Good effort in the deep by the fielder.
रिपन उसको बोलो यार एक सलमानी दो क्या कर रहा है वो
बैटरी कहाँ पे लेके हैं दिखाओ थोड़ा इसमें इसमें चार्ज वाला सिस्टम नहीं है
चार्ज सिस्टम पता नहीं यार
ये तो पुतु बनाने लग रहा हम लोग का
बड़ी लो हो जाती है यार
लो तो होएगा यार
Well, Samuel coming down the track, inside edge. Well, that will conclude the over number 10 at halfway stage. The score is 128 for the loss of 1. UUDS Tuskers.
रिपन उसको बोलो यार एक सलमानी भेजो ना दोस्त है मेरा
सही हो गया
इसको पता है मैंने वहाँ से बच्चे को भेजा मैंने कहा जाओ उसके पास से पानी और जूस लेकर आओ उसको बोलो वो नदीम कमेंटेटर जो है
सही हो गया
उसने भेजा है और वो आपको पैसे लिखो अभी वो थोड़ी देर बाद आके पैसे दे देगा पैसे बैग गाड़ी में यकीन करें हम लोग बैठे हुए हैं पानी के लिए बच्चों को वहाँ से गर्मी में भेजा है वो आया है घर बोलते हैं पैसे नहीं है तो नहीं मिलेगा
ऐसे ही करता है ये वैसे ही सही है इधर आ यार मोंडू भाई तो बात क्यों नहीं सुनता है यार
भाई सलमानी में कितना टाइम लगाते हैं तुम
यार लव कराया कर यार
ना ठीक किया
नहीं इस तरह ही है ये करता है ये
मैं ये चाय शाय नहीं पीता होता मुझे कमेंट्री में सिर्फ चाहिए होती है मैं दिमाग काम करना छोड़ देता हूँ
See, Mutahir will continue to bowl. This is going to be over number 11. 128 on the board for the loss of 1. It's Tarakya Dhananjaya, who has hit a massive 6 in the previous over, will be facing Syed. Coming down the track, hitting it in the air. Oh, look at that. What a catch. Taken in the deep by the fielder. It's Ataur Rahman, and it has to be Ataur Rahman. He is a very talented cricketer. And Tarakya Dhananjaya will not believe his luck, but he has been caught in the deep, one of the best fielder in the town. Look at that, he is not very tall, Ataur Rahman. He had to jump for that, and how well he has grabbed that one just when the ball was about to land across the boundary line for a 6. Well, it is found Ataur Rahman in between the firing line. What a cricketer, Ataur Rahman. One of the most hard-working individual in UAE domestic circuit, and he has been improving day by day. Syed Mutahir picking up his second wicket thanks to the lovely piece of fielding in the deep by Ataur Rahman. The dismissal of Dhananjaya has brought Muhammad Aftab Alam out there in the middle, another very exciting cricketer. And Aftab technically very sound, gently plays for a single and off the mark. Samuel on the other end, playing on 56, faced 30 balls, 9 boundaries and a 6. And he has really disturbed the proceedings, being a left-hander batter. Played inside out, knowing the gap. Beautiful shot, it's a 4. Superb display of quality batting coming up from the left-hander batter. Samal reaches to 60 with that boundary. Or the head of extra cover fielder. Inside out, a top shot. Once again finds that area, might be a maximum. Yes, it does. What incredible batting this has been from Samal. And Syed is not learning. He is bowling closer to him. If you are unable to bowl those arm balls, Syed, and every time if you bowl over there, he is going to hit you away with a style. That was a beautiful shot, inside out, and this time he got the maximum timing behind that. Gone for the maximum. Change in the technique, edged away but he found the boundary. Luck favors Braves. Well, there was a change in the field. Deep extra cover fielder was in place and super cover was brought in to stand at point. He has got the short third, gully, point, and still somehow Samal has found the gap between the gully and point fielder and manages to get another boundary. Well, that time reverse sweep coming into play and he has miscued it. That will be the end of over number 11, 143 for the loss of 2.
इधर उस घंटों पे लग गई है, इस घंटों पे लग गई है। यार असल में सब दुआ कर रहे थे इनकी पहले बॉलिंग है,
इनकी
ये जो बैटिंग कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा, ये टीम थोड़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, ये बैटिंग कर रही है।
वही ना,
मुझे लगता है ये 250 या 60 के टारगेट होगा उनका।
Omkar has been brought back into the attack. He bowled 1 over previously and conceded 16 runs on that. That time Akilanka and Samal was going full gun blazing. Now the fielders are spread it up and it's a new batter, Aftab Alam, out there in the middle. Aftab coming down the track, hitting it straight and very brave Omkar putting a hand in front of that. Samal in fact playing on 70, faced 34 balls. What a knock. 11 boundaries, 2 huge sixes. Shot, safe enough, long enough. Another 6. just enough power and timing to take the ball above the fielder at long on. $150 on the board in 11.3 overs. Samal has got a very good chance to hit 100 here. Still after this, another 8 overs remaining, and he has already reached up to 76 in 35 balls. Beaten with the flight on that occasion. Straight drive, fielder there in the deep, and he misses it. Another boundary. That's not helping. That's not helping the cause of the fielding side. You have to stop those. Samal in 80s. And he has knocked him over. Well, the bowler absolutely jubilant. Samal coming down the track and making that yoked that for himself. Well, he was playing very well. Really no need to come down the track if you can able to hit sixes from where you are standing. But nevertheless, you often tend to get a little bit greedy. But a superb knock has come to an end from Samal. He has scored 84 before getting dismissed on the bowling of Omkar. 154 for the loss of 3 in 12 overs.
वो खुद ही आउट हो गया उसमें तो ऐसे में ह्यूमिडिटी बहुत ज़्यादा भाई। मैं कल सुबह मैच खेला हूँ यहाँ पे रॉयल में, और उसके बाद कल रात को मैच खेला हूँ जाके JMR में। कह रहे हैं ऐसा बच्चा नहीं है, कोई और आ गया। सुशील दोबारा, सुशील मोरे, किरण मोरे। आपकी पैदाइश कब की है?
1994।
फिर तो आपको नहीं पता होगा।
हाँ?
किरण मोरे का नाम सुना है?
किरण मोरे।
किरण मोरे इंडिया का विकेट कीपर था। 92 वर्ल्ड कप में इंडिया का पाकिस्तान के साथ मैच था ना, तो वो कीपर था।
अच्छा अच्छा।
तो वो बड़ी अपीलिंग कर रहा था पीछे से, तो मियांदाद ने ना उसको, बड़ी फेमस स्टोरी है मियांदाद, जावेद मियांदाद की।
Well, More back into the bowling, and for the first ball played away towards the fine leg for a single. Well, the new batter is Navadia Vijaya Kumara out there in the middle. Again, another left-hander batter. So UUDS, you can expect a lot of left-handers playing in their side. Sushil bowling down the leg side, should be signal wide. It is wide. 155 in 12.1 overs.
आपने देखा होगा वो देर की बात है, जो सोफिका आई थी अबू धाबी में मैच हुआ था उनका, अब्दुल रज़ाक ने।
हाँ सर, मैं यूनुस खान के साथ खेलूँगा
अच्छा
आज से कुछ 25-30 साल पहले।
सही।
अस्सलाम से अभी जी जी नहीं खाना हो गया बस, अभी क्या बस नहीं खाना हो गया बस। हाँ हो गया बस, वो भी ज़्यादा हो गया एक्चुअली आज। चलो नहीं जज़ाकल्लाह, ओके अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
156 for the loss of 3 in 12.2 overs. Navodaya Vijaya Kumar facing Sushil. Sushil has conceded 32 and he is bowling his third over. Well pitched up delivery. Oh, nicely fielded. Direct throw could have been interesting. Such kind of fielding effort can often create trouble for the batting side. Well, it will be a matter of time before Muhammad Aftab Alam unleashes himself. Still new out there in the crease. Just 4 balls he has faced. And once again, decent delivery. He had to tuck away for a single. Once again, well, that is misfielded and that will allow the batter to take easy 2. Lovely throw from the deep, right on top of the bells, but the batters already made their grounds. 160 in 12.5. Navodaya playing on 3, Muhammad Aftab Alam playing on 4. Both still new out there on the crease. They will take their time before they start using their long handles. Oh, good delivery. That will conclude the over number 13, 160 for the loss of 3.
कितना स्कोर हो गई?
160
उधर 167 हो गया दूसरे बॉल में, टारगेट दिया
167 का टारगेट है। अलग करे बैटिंग साइड अच्छी हो, उसके मैच जाके 6 बजे स्टार्ट हुआ है और फिर अभी जाके ख़त्म हुआ। फिर इन्होंने कितना टाइम लिया स्टार्ट करने में?
बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम, 5-6 घंटे बस टाइम लिया मैच में।
Well, that struck on the pad, loud shot, and it was clearly missing down the leg side. Good decision by the umpire. Umpiring have been superb in this tournament. Aftab goes big, goes handsome over the long on fielder for a maximum. That is his first 6. 166 with that maximum from Muhammad Aftab Alam. Omkar has given away 33 runs in his 2.2 overs. Picked up a wicket, a very important wicket of Samuel. Aftab coming down the track, hitting it inside out towards the extra cover region, and good fielding effort in the deep. In fact, very good effort. And they have picked up another extra run. What a superb piece of running between the wicket, and the best thing about that, the judgment by both the batters, knowing there is a small opportunity and they have capitalized on it. That is what the presence of mind on a cricket field. And Aftab Alam, he is very smart. Coming down the track once again and pull the length by Om Kumar. Good smart thinking by the bowler. We are into the 14th over. Navadya Vajaya Kumara still new out there at the crease. Just faced 4 balls, has scored 3 runs. And he would like to use those long handles, seeing a left arm spinner into the attack, and he himself a left-hander batter, so will fancy his chances of getting some big shots going. And that is something unusual, but shows the talent of the bowler. Omkar can able to bowl with the right hand, can able to bowl with the left hand. Bowling with the left hand against the right-hander batter and bowling with the right hand against the left-hander batter. That's incredible. Pulled away, handsome 6. Fraction shot, and that is enough for the likes of Muhammad Aftab Alam. He is a tremendous cricketer, excellent batter, and as I was just mentioned a little while ago, it's a matter of time before he starts unleashing himself. 176 in 14 overs. भाईजान ने बैटरी ना फोन जान वाली ने किसी भी टाइम पे नाजरीन एक निशान है फिलहाल. इतनी गंदी बैटरियां, कुछ दर्जन बैटरियां चेंज कर गया आज. बैटरी है तेरे कोल?
2 मिनट देख लिया मैंने. चलो वहाना जरूरी थी तेरा, ये बल्ले से बोल नहीं आई.
.177 in 14.1 overs. Muhammad Aftab Alam, he is looking dangerous. 19 in just 10 balls, and he has hit 2 sixes in the last over. Sushil More bowling his 4th over. 4th and last over of his spell. 37 he has conceded, still wicketless. Back of the lane delivery, Aftab just nudges it around for a single. Well, that is hit back. There is protection in the deep. And look at Aftab Alam. Look at the commitment running between the wicket. The secret behind taking easy two is to run hard for the first run. And Aftab Alam was almost back in the crease when Navedia just turned from the popping crease. That is the secret. Plenty of learning for the youngsters who are watching Muhammad Aftab Alam. He has played quite a bit professional cricket back in Pakistan and a very decent player. Oh, look at that. That is gone. Huge. 6. Short delivery onto the body of Navedia, and he is very good in pulling the ball. First maximum coming up from Navedia. Vijaya Kumara. Sushil has been very expensive in this game. 46 he has conceded already, and still to bowl the last 2 legal balls of his spell. Once again onto the body, tucked away toward the leg side, and a better fielding effort. It will only be a single.
क्या कह रहे हो अब्दुलरमान है?
उसको मैं मैसेज नहीं किया, मैसेज करो उसको।
उसको बोले बैटरी लाओ, वो ख़त्म होने वाली है किसी भी टाइम पे।
Well, drifting down the leg side, flicked away for a couple of runs. Well, end of the spell of Sushil More. He has conceded 49 in his 4 overs, remain wicketless, was done and dusted, 189 for the loss of 3.
हाँ, वो बैटरी लेकर आ रहा है।
हेलो हेलो, नहीं नहीं नहीं, चेक करो।
Hello, hello, hello. Brajesh Sahani back into the attack. Well, he was very expensive in the first over. Conceded 18 runs in that. And will be up against Navedia. Started well. Slow delivery on the offside. Well, one of the best delivery to bowl in the current circumstances. Another slow delivery, better bowling option, but he got to be careful bowling those kind of deliveries against Aftab. a small boundary towards the leg side. Well, the best way is to bowl back of the lane delivery against Aftab. Let him play the cut shot towards the deep super covering placed fielder. Yes, this was expected. You miss, and Aftab Alam will capitalize on that. Slow delivery. Aftab was waiting for that. That is one quality of a smart cricketer. He will always think one step ahead of the opponent. He was seeing the bowling options being utilized in this over by Brijesh. He was bowling those slow Yorker lane deliveries, and Aftab was waiting for that. You cannot become predictable in a T20 format. Yes, that's better option against Aftab. He's not one of those hitters who can hit every ball out of the park, especially if it is pitched back of the lane a little quicker in the air. .197 and 15.4. Better option against Navadia. So much variation, so much scenarios, so much circumstances, situations involved in this game of cricket. Every day is a new day. Every game is a new game. Another swing and miss. This time quicker delivery. Well, better end of the over from Rajesh. 16 overs done and dusted. 197 for 3.
पहली इनिंग चल रही है। ये दो भी नहीं कजन पहले
मैच स्टार्ट हुआ 10 बजे स्टार्ट हुआ था 9:30 बजे।
हाँ
मैच स्टार्ट कितने बजे हुआ था?
मैच तो मेरे ख्याल में 10 बजे स्टार्ट हुआ है। नहीं, सवा 10 साढ़े 10 हो गए थे।
Syed Mudahir bowling his fourth over, conceded 33 runs and picked up 2 very important wickets. Well, wanted to play this pull shot. Loud shout by the bowler, keeper not interested. Oh well, that in a rage toward the leg side for a single. Aftab wanted to hit with the power rather than with the timing and just getting a single.
हाँ फैसला
अच्छी अंपायरिंग कोई गलती सी नहीं है।
And that is played toward the leg side. Atta Rahman is quick and he will not allow the batters to go for the second.
ठीक हो? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। खैर है?
And that is in the air. Chance for the fielder. Catches put down. Well, Aftab Alam was walking back. Otherwise, it would have been a single. He was expecting the catch will be taken, so he was instead of getting across for a single, he was walking back. This time he has connected it well, and it will be a six. Violent effort by the fielder in the deep, but it was clearly above his head, safe enough for a maximum. End of 17 overs, 205.
इस ग्राउंड की थोड़ी लाइट कम है।
हाँ जी? उसकी लाइट लेकिन ज़्यादा ब्राइट है।
हाँ जी, ज़्यादा ब्राइट है उसकी लाइट, इसकी थोड़ी लो है। दो सौ 17 ओवर हो गए, 3 ओवर रह गए। जल्दी 2-3 पक्के हैं।
Once again, slow delivery against the left-handed Navidya. That's a good option. But the real battle will start now against Aftab Alam. Brajesh. Got to be careful bowling those slow deliveries against Aftab. Shot. And another misfield will allow Aftab to grab another boundary. He is getting some very important runs towards the end of the inning. He has moved on to 40 on just 20 balls, 4 sixes and a boundary. Well, that is played towards the sweeper cover region for just a single. Down the leg side should be signal wide. Was quite decent enough to bowl those slow deliveries against Navadia on the offside. Slow delivery, it's in the air. Chance for the fielder. And the catch is put down. Not an easy chance, but still it was catchable. Navidya survives. 210, and we are into the 18th over. Aftab just needs 10 runs to complete his 50. Slow delivery outside off, and it is given wide by the umpire. Well, if you watch closely, Muhammad Aftab Alam, lovely stance, head position, shoulder, elbow, everything is aligned, and that is very much perfection. Well, that was quick shot delivery. Aftab won't be happy with himself. He had an opportunity to hit that out of the park. Well, talking about his stance, very good balance. Head always remains very still. And look at that. Both the eyes are balanced. Lovely bat position. Brajesh trying to create opportunity by doing some different things. Navadia remain unmoved. Some special advice given by the fielder, running all the way from long on. Well, we have been talking about Aftab Alam. Look at that technique. Very good head position, shoulder. He hits it inside out. And there is protection in the deep. We'll get a couple of runs.
ऑफिसर हुए हैं पंजे
That is powerfully struck, but once again Ataur Rahman is brilliant in the outfield. That is just a single taken. What an effort by the fielder there. Ataur Rahman as well, I think still he got one over left in squad off spell, and that can be a very good option if he can if captain thinks to allow him to bowl the last over. This is over number 19th in progress. Well, Aftab goes straight, and once again it was a good effort but still catchable. Navedya playing on 19 first 17 balls. He needs to lift his strike rate. Goes inside out. And it is gone for 4. Better effort was required. .222. Goes big, goal handsome, it's a 6. Akash Mali has bowled a half tracker and no problem whatsoever. Navedya, he is a very good puller of the ball. That is strong zone. He is a little weak on the offside, but he will hammer you if you bowl short on his body. Moves on to 29 and 19 balls. That's what was expected from the dugout. They were asking Vidya to go for the big shots. And more problems. That is ball down the leg side. Might be a wide. We got to see the signal from umpire. It is wide. Big hit. Big hit. Atta just over the head of fielder there. Second six of the over. A good one for the batting side. Yes, it was clearly above the head of Ataur Rahman, patrolling in the deep at long on. Take that. Hat-trick of sixes, and this has gone to another ground. Huge hit. Navedya was being objected for his slow strike rate, and he has joined the party. He immediately moves on to 35 with those 3 sixes. In fact, to 41 and 21 balls. 243 in 19.
पहले 2 ओवर में तो पावर प्ले में उसने रोका है, तीसरे में उसको एक छक्का लगा, तीसरे में उसको स्कोर लगा, वो तो लगना था ना, बैट्समैन सेट हो गया ना, बॉल से अच्छे नहीं है इसने, वो बहुत अच्छा।
Aftab. Oh, shot, impressive, 6. Check that, over the point fielder. And he has covered a lot of distance. That's a big boundary on the offside. And now this is special talent for you. A batter playing on the offside and clearing the point fielder with an ease for a maximum. That requires plenty of guts, and Aftab has reaches to his 50 as well on just 25 balls. This is hit back. 2 is the call. And Navedya responded well. (52 in 26 balls). 1 boundary, 5 sixes for Muhammad Aftab Alam. And he is playing like Aftab. He is shining. Shining high in this game. Shot! Down on one knee. Beautifully done. Treat to watch. Class act from a very talented and technically one of the best player in the UAE domestic circuit, Muhammad Aftab Alam. Moves on to 58. On just 27 balls, 1 boundary and 6 huge sixes. Now what else Brijesh can do? He has bowled a quicker delivery, he was smashed for a 6. He bowled a slower one, he was hit away for a 6. What is coming next? Might be a quick shot delivery. Is Aftab ready for that? And on the body, flicked away beautifully for yet another boundary. Well, you don't want to face Muhammad Aftab Alam when he is in such command. As a bowler, it becomes very difficult. 3 different kind of balls were bowled out, and 3 different kind of shots were played by Muhammad Aftab Alam. Slow delivery, hit away. Another 6. What incredible batting by this majestic player Muhammad Aftab Alam. Reaches to 68 on just 29 balls. 7 sixes. 3 sixes already in this over, including a couple of runs and a boundary. Now we are into the last legal ball of the inning of UUDS Tuskers. It's Aftab Alam facing, and will be signal wide. Yes, it needs to be reloaded. Brajesh conceded 62 runs already, and this is going to be the last legal ball of the inning of UUDS Tigers. Good delivery towards the end of the inning. It is hit away towards the long on, chance for a run out, and it is a run out. So Navedia got run out on the last ball of the inning of UUDS Tuskers in order to grab couple of runs. Eventually, UUDS Tuskers, after winning the toss in this particular game, they have managed to score 269 after losing 4 wickets. So 270 will be the target for the opposite team, the Dubai Pelicans, to win this game. We'll take a short break and we will catch you back as the chase starts. Good evening and welcome back to all cricketing lovers. We are all in readiness to have the chase. Dubai Pelicans, they will have to chase a mammoth target of 270 against UUDS Tuskers. They really batted well after winning the toss, opted to bat first. Plenty of great performance coming up from their batters. Akalanka scoring a 50. So as Samal, and toward the end of the inning, Muhammad Aftab Alam, blistering knock. The first ball will be bowled over here, right in the money, and that is played quite softly. Chance for the run out. Well, all what it was required, a direct throw. The batter already given it up. Could have been a disaster in this chase. And the batter survives. Hanan Rizwan and Himesh Mali have been sent as openers. Hanan has opened his account with a single on the very first ball in a very dramatic way. Could have been a run out, could have been disaster for him. Well, down the leg side, and very lucky that he didn't go for the boundary. Just a single taken. It's Hafiz Almas who is doing the bowling. Lately he has been playing for UUDS. One of the very skillful all-rounder, bowls gentle medium fast, has the ability to bowl those outswingers, and also is a fearsome hitter of the cricket ball. Hafiz Almas Ayub. Well, he wanted to play over mid-on, a thick inside edge, checking the ball towards the deep scale region. Good fielding in the deep. Another important aspect of this particular game is that UUDS will be very handy with the fielding effort. Most of the players are coming up from Sri Lanka, and as we all know, Sri Lankans, one thing they are very good at is fielding. They are naturally more fit remains more agile and love fielding. That is the most important thing. Once again, cautiously played. An outside edge, checking the ball toward the deep third for yet another single. Well, talking about the efforts in the field in subcontinent, the West fielding side is indeed Sri Lankan. Name it their senior Sri Lankan national team, or even the domestic players playing even here in United Arab Emirates. They always remain very good, very athletic, fit, and remains very agile with their fielding efforts. And the best thing is that they love the fielding. That remains very key. If you want to become a good fielder, it will be signaled wide by the umpire. As once I got an opportunity to talk to Mr. Jonty Rhodes, the most famous and the best ever fielder in the entire world, especially in 90s. And we all know what he has done to Enzim Amal Haq back in 1992 World Cup with that historical run-out dismissal. He said once that as a fielder you should expect that every ball is coming towards you, and you should remain up to the challenge. Oh, look at that. Quicker delivery. That's what Hafiz Almas Ayub can brings on the table. He can surprise you all of a sudden with his pace and bounce. He's a very strong, tall, young cricketer, and don't get carried away with his run-up. He has a very casual kind of approach with his run-up, but he can still generate a lot of pace. And this is taken out of the ground onto the pits, and that looks a favorite shot from Hanan Rizwan. Just bending down and giving it a direction, using the pace of the bowler and hitting a beautiful six just behind the deep square leg. 11 on the board after first over. Ravindra, the left arm seamer, into the attack. And the fast ball is played beautifully just past the fielder at mid-on for a 4. Played with the straight bat, knowing what's coming. Good start. Good response to that mammoth target so far. Confident start by both the batters. They have not shown extra bit of urgency that usually the team batting second do show when there is a massive target in front of them. So far they have relied on their natural extent, natural ability, played proper cricketing shots so far. 15 on the board in 1.2 overs. Ravindra Sanjaya bowling his first over. Oh well, that chance for the run out. Oh well, he lost the ball in order to throw towards the non-strike end. Could have been a run out had that come properly out of the hand of the Ravindra. "16 on the board in 1.3 overs. Well, Hinan Rizwan looks to be a strong bottom end player, as the ball was pitched outside off and he dragged it towards the leg side. That always indication of the batter who has got good bottom hand, always likes to play toward the leg side. Not on that occasion, but look at the commitment on the field. Superb fielding. That was beautifully played. Just when I was talking about that, Hanan looks to be a good bottom end player, likes to target the leg side. He played a beautiful off drive, but straight to the fielder there at point, who has done a splendid job. Served certainly 3 important runs for his team. Himesh. Oh well, that is close. Umpire decided it remains not out, but that looked very close. But umpire always standing at the right position, the best position to take the call. 18 on the board after 2. Hafiz Almas ready to bowl the third over. 18 on the board. Himesh Mali facing Hafiz Almas Ayub. Once again, decent delivery. Bowling those out swingers. Another important aspect of Almas bowling is that he is keeping the batsman thinking. The batsman always expecting at any point of time a short delivery may come, and sometime that really unsettle the batters to play on the front foot. Another very good delivery. Now this will keep the batsman. Oh, another direct throw. Missing the target once again. The fielding has been, the fielders have been quite sharp in the circle, but they are unable to find the targets. "19 in 2.2 overs. Well, Hanan Rizwan has played a gorgeous 6 on the last ball of Almas' first over. He's very good on his body. Let's see what Almas does here. And this is chipped in the air and just falls short of the fielder there. Anand played double-minded. There was a pitched up delivery, outswinging pitched up delivery. Hanan initially thought of playing his favorite pickup shot and decided not to do that on the last moment. Created a bit of opportunity, a bit of drama out there in the middle. Might be a short delivery this time. Oh, take that! Huge six! Over the cow corner region. Not very short, not pitched up. In the hitting zone of Hanan Rizwan. And that is an impactful shot. The fast bowler doesn't like to get hit away in that fashion. It's going to be very interesting. What will be the reply from the fast bowler, Hafiz Almas Ayub? That is what Hanan wanted to do. Once again, he wanted to play that cheeky shot or short fine leg fielder, but it didn't come from the middle of the bat. Himesh has scored 7 and 8 balls, including a boundary. On the slow side so far among these two between these two batters. Well, that's stuck on the pad. No appeal from the bowler. End of over number 3, 26 on the board. Ravindra Sanjaya will continue to bowl. 26 on the board in 3 overs. Well, not a bad choice against Hanan. Bowling full outside off, and he has got deep third in placed. Rizwan looking dangerous. 16 on 10. Already hit a couple of massive sixes. Well, heaved away, and well, the fielder overrun on that particular occasion, and has gone for the 4. Hanan Rizwan wanted to play towards the mid-wicket region, but once again it went towards the deep scale leg region and beaten the fielder as well.
मुझे ना फिक्र अभी की नहीं है, मुझे जो सुबह मेरी मीटिंग है मुझे उसकी फिक्र है.
A good full in delivery. Nicely played as well. Another good delivery, loud shout, in particularly by the bowler. Umpire remains not interested. Not very strong appeal coming up from the wicket keeper. And that will be the, in fact, still a couple of balls remaining in the fourth over. Once again play towards the deep scale leg region, and this time it should just be a single. Lovely throw right on top of the bells. Again, it is played toward the deep scale leg region. Another single that will conclude the over number 4. 32 on the board for the loss of none. Still 238 required in just 96 balls.
पौने एक हो गए 3 4 5 6 7
मैंने भी सुबह 7 बजे ड्यूटी करनी है
अच्छा आपकी ड्यूटी है मेरा पता क्या है हमारे मैं एज ए प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर काम करता हूँ आईटी कंपनी में
सही हो गया
हमारे क्लाइंट आ रहे हैं ओमान से
ठीक ठीक ठीक
और हमारी ना पूरे दिन की वर्कशॉप है उनके साथ और उसमें मुझे प्रेजेंटेशन देनी है बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स हैं बहुत लंबी प्रेजेंटेशन है उसमें मसले ये है कि मुझे बोलना है ऊपर से मतलब है ना
मेरे सुबह
फोकस किस्म की
सुबह का दिन आपके लिए बहुत टफ है
सारे ओमानी लोकल हैं गोरे हैं बीच में और मुझे ज़्यादा थोड़ा प्यार भी होके जाना है उसके लिए
लेकिन इंशाल्लाह कर करेगा
32 for the loss of none after 4, and first time there is a spinner introduced into the attack. And ball starts with the arm ball, and that's signaled wide by the umpire. And on the white is trying to bowl outside off, and got to be careful. Umesh left arm bowling around the wicket. Now this is opportunity, fielder settling under it, and he makes no mistake. Well, Himesh wanted to play the big shot, the shoulder not really going towards the line of the ball, And just extension of the arm, wanted to play inside out. Not the best technique to play that, and that has really cost his wicket. So first wicket is fallen of Dubai Pelicans. They lost their first wicket on 36 in exactly 4.1 overs.
क्या स्कोर भी अपडेट नहीं हो रहा है स्कोर अपडेट नहीं कर रहे वो लोग प्रॉपर इतने दूर से नज़र भी नहीं आ रहे आप नज़र आ रहे तो अपडेट नहीं हुआ ना स्कोर 36 हो गया
स्कोर यानी स्कोर नज़र नहीं आएगा
34 शो कर रहा है ना
हाँ
36 हो गया और एक आउट भी हो गया वो अभी तक अपडेट नहीं हुआ ओए होए ओए होए होए यार क्या है यार क्या सारे के सारे क्या मशहूर कर रहे हो ओ भाई ख़त्म करो यार मैच थर्टी फोर नहीं है दो वाइट दिए उसने क्या कर रहे हैं ये स्कोरर्स
Well, Umesh has picked up a wicket here. 34 for the loss of 1 in 4.1 overs. The new batter is Anurag Yadav. Umesh likes to bowl those arm balls which will always come back towards the right-hander batter. Mid-on standing up, an opportunity. That will entice the batter to go for the big shot over the mid-on fielder. We are still into the power play. Over number 5th in progress. Oh, well, that is signal wide by the umpire. Good delivery. Anurag struggling a bit against Umesh. Well, good over. Successful over coming to an end from Yomesh. He has picked up a wicket and just conceded 3 runs in it. 35 for the loss of 1 after 5. Well, there is change in the bowling and the new bowler has been welcomed by Hanan Rizwan for a beautiful boundary. The quicker it comes, the quicker it goes. Muhammad Adil Hassan Khan, tall right arm fast bowler. Sometimes this T20 game becomes very harsh for the bowlers. Can afford to bowl a single loosener as well. The pressure immediately applied back on the bowler. And take that, utilizing the pace, playing beautifully, an uppercut for yet another boundary. So the young fast bowler Adil has been put under pressure right from the word go by Hanan Rizwan, who is well settled. Scored 29 on 16 balls, 2 boundaries, 2 massive sixes. Now this is an opportunity. Fielder settling under it. And the bowler, Adil himself, has taken that catch quite comfortably. That was not an easy chance. There was another fielder getting involved, running in from mid-on area. But Adil called for it and hold on to it quite nicely. Hanan played a very good knock of 29 runs, including 2 boundaries, 2 sixes. But he will have to walk back. 43 for the loss of 2 in 5.3 overs.
उनके बैट्समैन जिस तरीके से अंदर आ रहे हैं ना, दिल नहीं कर रहा उनका अंदर आने का।
वो भी तो मैं दूसरे मैच हो ना, मैं जल्दी जब बैट्समैन आउट हो जाए ना, फिर उसको मैं बाहर लेके जाता ही नहीं हूँ। बैट्समैन जब आउट हो जाए ना, उसको मैं बाहर लेके जाता नहीं हूँ कैमरे के साथ। आउट हो जाए वो इतनी स्लोली जाते हैं बाहर।
Suraj out there in the middle, replacing Hanan, who has been caught behind by Muhammad Adil. That was a quick delivery. Hanan wanted to play the pull shot. Only found Adil. Quick delivery and it just deflected the pads as indicated by the umpire. Faisal has been superb with his decision making. Very impressive with his umpiring skills. Adil Hassan Khan is quick, and every now and then he will pitch a short delivery, will challenge the batter to play the pull shot, which is not easy against him. It hurried on to the batter. Single taken by Suraj, and off the mark. Anurag has played 5 balls so far, yet to open his account. It will be very interesting how he is going to tackle Muhammad Adil Hassan Khan. He will come hard at him. Well, that is played towards a short fine leg, and well, nearly a run out. Good attempt by the fielder there. End of the power play, 45 for the loss of 2. Still 225 required in just 84 balls. Required run rate has creeped up over 16 per over.
दर्जन तो सलमानिया पीछे बन गए. Vamos!
Another arm ball. Jumesh maintaining his line and length. Anurag. Facing Jumesh. Well, that is played in the air, but safe enough for a single.
Sarji! Sarji! Ex Salmani. Salmani.
Well, that's stuck on the pad. Loud shout given. No question about that. It was an arm ball. And if you put your leg across, you are always asking for trouble. As Jumesh was always bowling those arm balls, and that looked quite close. So Anurag will have to walk. In fact, it's Suraj, who has been judged leg before, will have to walk back. 46 for a loss of 3 in 6.3 overs.
वैसे इनकी बैटिंग पहले आती है ना, तो मैच अभी तक खत्म हो जाता है.
100%.
चलें फिर भी दामन तो कर रहे हैं बेचारे, मार भी नहीं रहे. अरे
Sushil More out there in the middle, replacing Suraj, who got trapped right in front of the stumps on the arm ball of Yomesh. Still 224 required in 81 balls. A very difficult ask really. 16.60 is the required run rate at this stage of the game. Oh, well, another arm ball. Playing cut against Umesh is not the best of the option. He is always bringing the ball back to you. So you should always be looking to play with the straight bat down the ground. Another decent delivery. Ah, look at that. Look at the commitment. They are already on top of the game. But just have a look at on the backing up done by the fielder over there. End of over number 7, 47 for 3. Forty-seven for 3 in 7 overs. Sushil More will be facing Muhammad Adil Hassan Khan. Well, once again, quite quick off the surface, not easy to play those pull shots. Fumble by the fielder there, allow the batter to take a single. Muhammad Adil Hassan Khan, well, he is a new sensational fast bowler. Down the leg side, and the wicketkeeper misses it on that occasion.
काम हल्का हल्का हो गया आवाज आई है
छोटा भाई बड़ा भाई है
1 करेंगे
Oh, quick delivery, and it's been signaled no ball.
क्यों पीछे इतना उनके वो लगे होते हैं
51 for the loss of 3 in 7.1 overs. Adil Hassan Khan bending his back, trying to get a wicket here. Sushil will be facing Adil Hassan Khan. Oh, that is beautifully played. There is protection in the deep, will just be a single. But good, confident looking shot by the batter.
मशहूर होने का नुकसान ये भी होता है ना अभी बेचारे वो अपनी एक्सरसाइज के लिए आए हैं लोगों ने पकड़ लिया, सब्जियां नहीं हमारे साथ।
Anurag playing on 7 face 8 balls will be facing Adil. Slow delivery on that occasion. That is nicely bowled.
कितना मज़ा आता है शॉर्ट बॉल को खेलते हुए। जितनी पेस वाला शॉर्ट बॉल बॉल करे उतना मज़ा आता है। थोड़ा देखें।
Another way down the ground. Adil is putting too much effort over here. I think he just needs to slow down with his technique. He needs to bowl at the consistent area, and in between, if you bowl that odd shot deliveries, that is what is going to help you out.
मैं खेल रहा था कल रात को।
अच्छा, ये अब आपने शॉट लगाई थी?
कल रात को
क्या बात है,
मैंने एडी किया है पिछले मैच में 37 बॉल्स पे।
क्या बात है।
Yeah, that's more like it. Good effort, just short of the fielder there. That's what you don't want to become predictable bowling shot every time, because that requires a lot of efforts. I don't want to put plenty of effort on every ball. Just try to bowl at the good length, bowl those slow balls, and in between that surprising short delivery will really disturb the batter, and for that purpose you need to have the fielder a little closer, especially the mid-wicket fielder needs to be brought in a bit for that miscued pull shot, as we have seen in the previous occasion. It falls short of the fielder there. Yeah, that is more like it. Plenty of attempts for the direct throw. Not even one time they found the stumps. That's quite unusual if we talk about Sri Lankans doing the fielding in the seven now.
अजब भी यार पीछे 12 ओवर पे ने सवा हैक हो गया।
Well, that's it. Coming down the track, and well, it has been referred to the TV umpire by the square leg umpire, but the batsman is not looking that confident. He is already walking back. Umesh once again bowling those arm balls. Jimmy coming down the track. Yes, short of the popping crease. In fact, that's what created doubt in the mind of the scale umpire. So another wicket is fallen here. 55 for the loss of 4. Anurag will have to walk back. Got stump on the bowling of Umesh. He has picked up his 3rd wicket.
और आ जाओ ना यार, आ जाओ, लेकिन इंग्लिश में कर देंगे।
इंग्लिश में भाई मारी है वो दूर पे आएगा मैं तो इसे फील्डिंग की थी करवा के था
बस छोड़ दो कुछ ही।
मैंने 2-3 चौके रोक के देते नहीं मैं यही कर सकता वो वापस करते कल है मैच
उसमें तो चौके नहीं थे, मैच रोके हैं बस बेवकूफ़।
हालांकि प्रैक्टिस नहीं होती
नहीं, ये बंदा ये ब्रेन बड़ा टैलेंटेड है, इसकी बॉल अंदर नहीं आती है बाहर, लेकिन दिमाग होते हैं।
बाल कितने कर रहे हैं आस्टम के वाइड तो उसे बाल बाहर निकल रहा है भाई तू जगह तू कर बाल का ये उठू बाहर निकले काम
मिडल तो बाहर बॉल
हाँ
और अंदर आने के बाद बाहर होता है,
बाहर वो अंदर
फिनिश आस्टम
हुआ तेज ना कि कुछ लड़े उन्होंने इंडिया तो आए कुछ ऑस्ट्रेलिया तो फिर उसका कम बनना है।
Well, a wicket is fallen here. The new batter has just walked in. Amit Dhama out there in the middle will be facing Umesh. Oh, that is beautifully done. What a shot for! There was an overpitch delivery, but still you got to put it away, and Amit has played a beautiful cover drive. Top shot. 60 for the loss of 4 in 8.2 overs, but the kind of shot that Amit played, that was a treat to watch. And down the leg side, it is signal wide as well. So that shot has clearly disturbed Umesh. He had to change his line. No need to do that. Just pull the length a bit. Throw the question mark to the batter. Hit me if you can. You're on top and you can afford to get away with few shots. And once again drifting down the left side. Got to see the signal from umpire. Yes. Back to back wides. No need to do that. No need to take unnecessary pressure, Umesh. One boundary cannot make the batting team win this game. They have to play really out of their skin. 17.66 is the required run rate. They still need 206 runs. Once again down the leg side, and it is 6. Forget about that. All of a sudden change in line, change in length. And that is what can happen. One good shot coming up from the batter disturbs the bowlers. Umesh picked up 3 wickets. He was looking rock solid before Amit played that gorgeous drive on the offside and disturbed his line and length. A huge hit towards the leg side for a 6. And this has forced the bowler to come over the wicket. Well, plenty of doubts. Run out. Excellent work done by the close-in fielders and the wicket-keeper finishing the job. Another wicket is fallen here. 70 for the loss of 5 in 8.4 overs. It's Sushil More who will have to walk back.
ठीक है बच्चा, ठीक है, ऐसे जाओ, शाबाश।
ਇਹਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਕਿ जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी
कोई नहीं यार, अंपायर बहुत खेलने हैं मैच 4-10 यहाँ से यार, अंपायर थोड़े भी नहीं। इनका इवेंट ये मसले ये खेलने वाली जाते तो नहीं है, ये कॉर्पोरेट क्रिकेट का नहीं है।
Oh well, good delivery. Syed Mutahir out there in the middle. He has bowled well earlier, but there is plenty of effort required in the batting. 199 required in 67 balls. Statistically still possible, but the way the things are progressing, it's near to impossible. Amit playing well, should have been promoted in the order the way he is playing the spinner. End of 9 over, 72 for the loss of 5. For yet another single. Singles will really not bother the fielding side. Dylan bowling in the chipped in the air and an easy catch given back to the bowler, cotton bowled. Amir was playing well, not in the mood of playing the big shot on that occasion, and got double-minded and just chipped in the air, and Dylan making no mistake, picking up his first wicket of the tournament in the very first over. It's 74 for the loss of 6 in 9.3 overs.
ठीक है शाबाश। तो वैसे यार इनकी पहले बैटिंग आनी चाहिए। नेक्स्ट टाइम में तो हुआ ना, बोल तो मत दूंगा। अच्छी बात है। अच्छा वो आउट हुआ है, उसको भी उल्टी सीधी पट्टियाँ पढ़ा रहा था। यार एम्पायरों को क्या मसला है, क्या बार बार बुलाते हैं अभी।
Brijesh Sahani out there in the middle. 74 for the loss of 7 in 10.1 overs. Asil getting the wicket on the very first ball that he has bowled in this tournament. And that is hit back to left-handed on strike from both ends now. Should find little easy against a left-arm spinner. Well, the best way to get the wickets, especially if you're bowling against the tail, is to bowl flighted deliveries, throw the question mark at them, hit me if you can, teasing flighted deliveries. As usually the tailenders don't get enough batting practice, and playing against the spinner always becomes very difficult. You got to cover the spin, you got to check the flight, and you need to clear the long boundaries. That's not easy if you are not used to bat against the kind of spinners. Now chipped in the air. Brijesh looks having a good ability of hitting some big shots, and you might see every now and then a 6 being hit by him if he stays out there for some time. So all of a sudden the left-handed batter is finding easiness against the left-arm spinner. End of over number 11, 78 for the loss of 7. 192 required in 54 balls. The required run rate creeped up to 21.33.
7:30 बजे टॉस हुआ था, 8 बजे फिक्स वो लाइव थे, और आखिरी मैच रात को खत्म हुआ 3 बजे.
Well, that is chipped in the air toward the leg side by Akash Mani for yet another single. Dylan bowling round the wicket. Brijesh, it was going to be very interesting. He can hit the ball long way. Quick delivery. I think it will be that teasing flight to delivery that might trouble the batter. Dylan was looking very confident at the toss. Yeah, that's what. Immediately some action in that flighted delivery. Now change of the angle, bowling over the wicket. Yes. No matter how calm and composed you think you are, but when you see that flight delivery coming, this is in the air, catch is taken, superb at point region, and it's Muhammad Aftab Alam, seems like he is the one involved in that wicket. So Dylan has picked up his second wicket, 78 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Tuskers.
Dubai Pelicans, in reply to that mammoth target of 270, so far they have managed to score 79 after losing 8 wickets in 12 overs. 191 required in 48 balls. Statistically still possible. It's around 24 per over required, but the way the things are proceeding, it's walk in the park for UUDS Tuskers. It's in the air and it might be a boundary. Yes, it does. As I was talking about, yes, you might score odd boundaries every now and then. Good for individual career runs and also for individual statistics, but Dubai Pelicans need to take a lot of lessons forward in order to stay in this tournament strong and in order to challenge the other sides. This is in the air, might be a catch. Oh, what a catch! What an excellent catch! And it's the man with the bucket hands, Hafiz Almas Ayub. Just look at the commitment. They already won the match. The way the things are proceeding, but still showing the commitment, diving forward, not an easy. But Hafiz Almas Ayub, he is such a character who will give always his 100%. And brilliant catch taken, one of the best catch so far of this tournament. So it is 83 for the loss of 9 wickets in 12.2 overs. Well, that was a very safe catch taken. Not sure what batsman is waiting for. I'm not sure whether the last man is coming in or not.
अंपायर बुलाओ यार, खुदा के बंदे खड़े होकर दे तमाशा देख रहे। वो अभी जो है ना, कभी पेड़ उठा रहे, कभी हेलमेट उठा रहे। अभी तक मतलब सेफगार्ड नहीं पहना उसने। क्या कैच नहीं, साफ कैच किया उसने। और खेलने हैं यार फैसल भाई, वो कौन स्पिनर लगे हुए हैं। क्या है यार, ख़त्म कराओ खुदा के बंदे फैसल भाई। सारे कानून ऐसे ही करने हैं।
Well, it's 83 for the loss of 9 in 12.2 overs. What a powerful performance coming up from UUDS Tuskers. They won the toss. They put up 269 runs on the board. And in return, well, they have picked up 9 wickets. And the Dubai Pelicans have just managed to score only 83 runs until now in 12.3 overs. 187 required in 45 balls. 25 per over. And it is just a matter of one more wicket. Safari International T20 Cup 2026 Season 4 powered by Grey Box Events and Exhibitions. What an excellent tournament this has been, and well, this might be over. It is referred to the TV umpire. There is a strong appeal for the stump. Ataur Rahman, in fact the new batter, was struggling That was orthodox left arm delivery. The case is referred to the TV umpire and seems like it's over. I think the shoes looks to be in the air. Anyways, the decision will be made by the TV umpire. He's sitting at the right position to make a decision. The foot looks like in the air, not grounded yet, and the bears are taken off. And again, that's why we have the TV umpires to make a decision. Sometimes you don't want to be the TV umpire really. And yes, it has been given out. So UUDS Tuskers have comprehensively won this game against Dubai Pelicans by 186 runs. And they have bundled out Dubai Pelicans on just 83 runs. Powerful performance, and UUDS Tuskers have announced themselves in this Safari Cup T20 2026 Season 4, powered by Greybox Events and Exhibitions, that they are here in this competition for some biggest purpose. This is it with this particular match. Stay tuned as we have got some more exciting games lined up in this tournament. See you then.